People have asked me why I vlog, and I'll tell you this story. Shortly after I was diagnosed in '99, I went into a deep, deep, ridiculous depression. I mean, it was pretty bad in the sense that nobody really knew what I was going through because I looked fine. But my body, because of the meds that I had to take, this is the first time I took meds this intense. Like I used to say, like I've said before, the most intense meds I ever took were maybe vitamins and then the occasional Tylenol if needed. But these were meds that were meant to battle whatever was going on in my brain. So it would take a number on you. So I obviously couldn't drive, and getting up and walking around was not an option. So I became very depressed. Plus, when you're on stuff like that, you have to, part of it was steroids, so I had gained a lot of weight. I had gotten jowls on my face, and I was just like, are you kidding me? Because I was gaining weight like that, and I wanted to get out and exercise a little bit, but you couldn't do it because I kept getting so dizzy all the time. It's one of the side effects of first trying out these meds. So, again, my depression came. I went to counselors. I had therapy. And part of the therapy was write a journal. And for a while I wrote a journal. I'd say for about a few months. I wrote about 2 or 3 journals. They were great because I just got it all out on a piece of paper for the day, and I felt fine. I just excused myself and went into like a room or my room or anywhere and just started writing. I mean, I could write if somebody I was sitting at a table and I started writing, I could write about the person that was sitting right there. But it was mine. It was my version of shouting at that person. I could write down what I felt right there and get it out. So I did that. And it was really very helpful, and I'll just say cathartic. It really just like got all that anger in me out. I stopped after a while because I really just had nothing more to say. I think I was just getting rid of old baggage that I couldn't get rid of in counseling, talking to my parents, talking to my friends. It was honestly me just getting it out there. So that was that. Once I stopped it, I realized, I like this mode. I like getting it out. But I also like sharing. Not like, my anxieties and my frustrations. Just like sharing my thoughts sometimes. Sometimes I get to thinking of something that's like, isn't it interesting that something and something. But all my friends were at work or weren't home. So I started watching a few things on YouTube because I realized, hey, there are other people doing stuff too. So I started watching, and then I realized, oh, I can't do it. Nobody's going to watch me. Please, what am I going to say? And I didn't get scared or anything. I was just saying, what do I have to say? Who's going to want to listen to me? But I did it anyway, and that's when I started my walk. The show called My Walk. My walk, I just started And then I realized people were stopping me in the street. It's like, hey, I've seen you. Do you do this all the time? And I tell them, sure, I walk all the time. Just to walk. And they were not so much inspired by me, but they were inspired by the fact that, you walk just to walk, and you're not being pressured into walking this many miles or this mile or for this long. You start at your own pace and you end at your own pace, and the success is within yourself. So I started doing a vlog one morning. I love walking in the morning, like when it's like really cold and nobody else is going to be out, because nobody else is going to be out, and I could just sink into my own. And that's when I started my vlogs. And I haven't stopped since. I don't mind doing the early morning wake up good mornings to you guys, because, as I've always said, I liked getting it when I would get up in the morning. No, my mom didn't do it and my grandmother didn't do it, but I just liked having somebody just wish me a good morning. I think it was one of my teachers that did it one time, where she just walked in and said, good morning. And it felt so nice. So I just like doing it, and I figured, hey, there are people out there that just need a good morning. Even if that's the only time you watch me, just to hear me say good morning to you, you got it. You will always get it. My other vlog, wherever and wherever I want to go. That day, as I'm walking, I'll think of something. Or a really bad sci-fi movie will be on the night before, and we have to talk about it. It's important. Hey, I don't suffer alone when it comes to sci-fi movies. And Dad, that man can watch crap climbing up a hill backwards. And he will. And it will fascinate the hell out of him. So that's the rundown of what's going on. And to any new subscribers or any people just watching and they're just trying to figure out what's going on, welcome. And anybody wants to make a statement or talk or have a topic to talk to me about, comment. I will comment to you. I appreciate you guys still being here with me. I started in March 2nd, so we're not really close to any big holiday or anything or landmark. But happy holidays to anybody that's going on, and I will see you guys in the morning. Yeah, I'm cutting it off and it sounds kind of weird, but where am I going to go? But for my walk, and you guys are coming, you're welcome to come along. See ya.